oxygen on. Yeah. But it was too challenging. I see. Yeah. I'm happy for you. We're not through yet. I cut the machine off and restarted it. As soon as I got off the elliptical, and it took me roughly 5 minutes to go from high 70s to recover. The numbers go back up in the mid 90s. But the thing was, I felt fine the whole time.
Okay. He felt fine the whole time. Think about it. Your oxygen should be 90 above, right? He's all the way down to 77. He can still be active. That would have been impossible before. That margin that he's talking about, if you've got a breathing issue, is everything. It's everything. Okay? Remember all the people that you would see sitting outside the grocery store, whatever the store was, because they couldn't have a mask on for so long. Their breathing was marginal enough that made that big a difference. It's about quality of life. Now, if other things can happen, Nelson Rowan had a training accident, kicked in the leg, creates a blood clot. That blood clot flows to his lungs, shut down the lungs. Part of it goes to his heart, and they got a heart problem too. What can fix that after all these years of being treated? Okay, Dale, I need you to play that one.
Here it comes.
I wanted to play Nelson Rowan. I don't know if Nelson can talk. Hey, Rod. So the reason I want to bring you in is because you had a training situation, caused you to have a blood clot, go to your lungs, shut your lungs down, travels to your heart, just part of your heart down. Just briefly, if you would, let people know how far down you were with that and how far back you came in a short period of time, please.
Yeah, it affected me not just physically, but mentally as well. So I had brain fog as a result of it. I had shortness of breath. It was difficult working out, climbing stairs or doing anything kind of strenuous. Caused me to do a lot of heavy breathing. Since being on Restore, I work out at least 4 days a week now. I'm still not back to the level of cardio that I want to be at, but I don't have the issues of breathing hard. And this is probably a little TMI in reference to even the portion of intimacy. Back in the day, I remember that I would be breathing so hard that I literally thought I was having a heart attack sometimes. But now that piece has gone away. So it's helped with the breathing in reference to all the way around. Climbing stairs, cutting grass, working out, intimacy, all those things. And I even tried, this is real quick, I even tried to, I said, let me stop it for a little while. So I stopped it for about a month. And then I started noticing, some of the things coming back. And I said, okay, and I started thinking, what's different that I've done? Because I didn't think about Restore for a minute. I said, so what's different that I'm doing that I wasn't doing before? And it was not taking the Restore. I'm a lifelong member. It works. So anybody that's hesitant about getting on it or staying on it, you'll see. You'll stop for a minute because you think you plateau.
Okay, y'all. I apologize for the technical issues on how. Not sure why the sound wasn't
everybody
doing it
stay
first.
on it as long as they can. It's done good for me. It's done good for a lot of people that I've told. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Nelson. So that's really good advice. You don't have to wait until you have a crisis, okay? If you don't have a health concern at all, you just want to live your best life, be your best person. That's what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the difference, okay? Everybody else is trying to specifically cure something, and there's a thing for this and another thing for that, and so on. We don't make any attempt to diagnose, treat, or cure diseases. We've learned how good your body is at that when we regrow your mitochondria and let it fix it, right? It can fix stuff that baffles doctors. Okay, I mean, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. Now, you really know this if you're like Barbara Johns, who was introduced to us by Grace White up in Philadelphia. She got COPD, okay? And when I asked Dr. Dad about it, he said, you got to have multiple things wrong with you in your breathing. You know, you have enough of them, you classify as COPD. She has asthma. She's got pain. You can't. How are you going to be strong? You can't get enough area to make mitochondria make energy. You can't do it, right? So your recovery is going to be complicated. Listen to this and the difference it made in Barbara Johns. I've got the pleasure of speaking with Barbara Johns. Barbara, please tell me what your health concern was before you were introduced to us at Mito.
I was poor, very poor, couldn't breathe, gagging for air,
What was causing that?
COPD,
Okay. How long have you had COPD?
2002.
Okay.
She's had it for a long
Do
time,
you
guys.
have any other health concerns besides COPD?
I got asthma, bronchitis,
Okay. Any blood pressure or blood sugar issues?
so far no.
Okay. So, what, if anything, Barbara, has changed in your health since you started using Mito?
My breathing.
Okay, tell me about that.
I keep the oxygen cord on all day, 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to be sitting there looking at TV, and I look on my arm, I say, my goodness, I ain't got my cord on. I had it off for a good 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because I usually have to have it on 24/7
Mm-hmm.
for the oxygen.
Right.
They want me to try to weigh myself down off the oxygen.
Okay. So, how long after using the Mito did you notice yourself breathing better?
Like a good 10 minutes.
Wow.
What
That
had
was
you
quick.
taken of the Mito product?
The Restore and the pill.
Brain and body. Okay. Did you apply Rejuvenate at all? Yeah.
Oh, and the cream. And the cream, yes. Rubbed it in my head, rubbed it in my ears. I rubbed it all over.
Okay. And then how long after that were you breathing easier?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That was amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes. That's what
Yes.
God said. God with me.
And now today, you still breathing better?
Yes. It's getting a little better. Yes. Yes, thank God. Yes.
You're right. Have you noticed anything else, Barbara?
I'm a little stronger.
Yeah. And just overnight.
Yes. A little stronger. Yes.
I guess you're an overnight success, Barbara.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
She was on the
Yeah,
Brain
so
and Body
great.
Bundle,
Yes, sir.
the Renew Brain and
What
Body
have
Bundle.
you noticed, or has she shared with you?
So when I got there last night, I was just dropping off a few samples. And I was just so, riding
No,
up. I was
she's
just
not.
with
What?
compassion. I saw with the oxygen on, and she could not breathe. Like she was just gasping for air. And I was like, man, I couldn't leave nobody's sister there like that. So I said, she was ready to purchase. She wanted to purchase a bundle. And I showed her what I had. I had some extra samples. And I just took out the sample, and I just started rubbing it on her back. I rubbed it on her chest. I rubbed it on her knees, down her legs. You know how I do. I was going in. Instantly, when I rubbed the cream on her, of course, I had the Restore in there, right? She instantly, like in less than, what was it, Barbara, not even 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes, she said, I feel better already. Just from the cream. There was no oil in her mouth yet.
Yeah.
That was just from the cream. When she said I felt better, I was like, no, I'm going out to the car. You're going to get this bottle tonight, And I showed her what I had. And when she called today, she said, I feel better. She said, I'm about to go outside. I said, huh? Because I didn't think that she was going to make it last night. And she could not breathe. She could not breathe.
So she was really struggling last night when you went to see her.
Yeah. Yep.
So far, I took 4 Restore, 4 the drops, and 4 and 4, 4 and 4. So,
She took 4 and 4.
yeah.
All right. Have you been experiencing any pain, Barbara?
Yeah, in my legs. Yeah.
Tell me about
But
that.
I ain't got none now.
How long have you had that pain before using Mito?
Too long. Almost 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
Mm.
So now the leg pain is gone away. Outstanding.
It's
So far,
awesome.
so good. I ain't take no Tylenol like I usually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like taking pills.
Mm.
Do what I
All
gotta
righty.
do.
Well, thanks again for sharing that. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Raj.
All right, I'll let y'all go. Kind of lets you know what's important when you get to where you can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So again, that efficiency. Same thing you heard with the first brother when we played. Your lungs will respond. Now, if it hasn't hit your area yet, in a few weeks, there's going to be a lot of pollen in the air. Okay?
It's hit
It's
here.
going to cover your car. It's going to be all on your
Yes.
house, all on your porch. It's going to be everywhere. And unfortunately, there are those among us who are going to really, really suffer.
Mm-hmm. That's why I stay in one when it's like this.
Angel Clark was one of those. Let's listen to how she got some relief. I'm speaking with Angel Cobb. Angel, please tell me what your health concerns were before you were introduced to Mito.
Roger, hi. That's a long list. I started in the 80s, 89. I had a major automobile accident. As a result of that accident, I was diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, and some other autoimmune disorders. After that, hiatal hernia and this severe case of acid reflux that still affects my voice. But the first issue I wanted addressed was the sinus infections. Where I live, I'm surrounded by pine trees and all kinds of flora in middle Georgia. As a result of that, especially right now, we're in the middle of a spring, and all of the pine is blooming. You know, so we got all pine dust. It's almost like yellow snow. I would go to the emergency room almost once a quarter to get a shot and that prednisone pack to help me get through that season. So the pain of the sinus infection and the nasal sound, as well as it affects my energy. So that's what brought me to the product initially.
Okay, so what, if anything, has changed since you started with Mito?
One of the first things that changed was the sinus infections have not reoccurred. It was slow, but I wake up now in the mornings and I'm no longer congested. I can speak, I can move around, and no headaches. I love gardening. Yesterday, to get some sun, I was walking around in the garden, and as I said, all of this yellow pollen is all over the pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a problem. For me, that's a great improvement.
So you're breathing better. How frequently would you have had those issues before?
At least the infections themselves, at least once a quarter. But just the allergy and the stuffiness was almost constant. It had changed my voice.
You've noticed a difference in that?
A great difference. And I've shared that with people because they're wondering two things. When I'm not breathing well, it does affect my energy level. You can hear it in my voice, but according to my friends and associates, they say, wow, what are you doing? You sound great. Because of some recent health issues I've been dealing with, I was very weak. And now the difference is the energy. Part of that is gratitude. The other part is the product.
Okay. So one of the things I love about what we're doing here at Mito is how you can really help your friends and family. And shout out to all of you who have friends and family on the call tonight. Angel that you just heard have a godson, Thomas Rutland. Their parents, Charles and Monia, obviously are very concerned about him. For 17 years, his whole life at this point, he's had debilitating breathing issues, allergies, and that kind of thing. You hear Charles say he wished he could have it and spare his son. They were over at Angel's house, and Thomas had a debilitating fit of coughing and whatnot. Just listen to what happened in that episode. And thanks to Angel, she was able to remedy that. I'm speaking with Charles Rutland. Charles, please share with me what your health concerns were prior to meeting Mito.
Okay, there have been several, but my initial concern related to my 17-year-old son and his allergies. His name is Thomas. When he was a year old, inexplicably, he had a horrible asthma attack. He had shown no signs of asthma prior to that, and he was in intensive care for over a week. Fortunately, we beat the asthma back, but since that time, from the age of 1 until the age of 17, he has had horrible allergies. Allergies that at times can be debilitating. He can't sleep at night because he's coughing, he's sneezing, he can't breathe. He's missed school because of the allergies. Just horrible allergies for the last 17 years.
Detail for me, if you would, any different kinds of allergies that he has.
They all relate to his upper respiratory system. We haven't been able to trace them to any particular food. It seems it relates more to, we live in the deep south in Georgia. It relates to the pollen and the external outdoor environmental factors.
Okay.
The pollen, the dust. He's an athlete. He played football, basketball, baseball, and soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And particularly during football season in the grass, he would suffer with those allergies.
I see.
Springtime was always bad for him. Our family travels a lot. We noticed the allergies flared up when he went from one location to another. When he traveled to a different location, the allergies would flare up.
All right. So what, if anything, has changed with him since you started him on Mito?
One night back in April, we went to visit Angel, and he was in the midst of an allergy attack. The allergies irritated primarily his nose, like I said, the upper respiratory system. And he makes this noise that we affectionately call snorting, but he's trying to breathe.
Right.
And Angel noticed it, and she went and got the cream.
Mm-hmm.
She put a few drops of the liquid in the cream, put it on a Q-tip, had Thomas put some of the liquid under his tongue, and take the Q-tip and rub the inside of his nose and inhale. And almost instantly, I've been searching for 16 years for a way to help this boy with his allergies. Almost instantly, he cleared up. I mean, right there before we left her house at the table, he cleared up. And I was amazed. I mean, we've tried to do everything. The doctors wanted to put him on steroids, and we wouldn't allow that. But we've tried everything else. And a couple of things have worked for a period of time, and then it seems like he builds up a resistance, and we're back to square one. But this one, it cleared him up instantly. I've never seen anything work so fast. I mean, within a matter of minutes. And two, since that time, he's been clear. Occasionally, when he feels an allergy attack coming on, he'll repeat the process that Angel introduced him to. He'll take the cream, he'll put it on a Q-tip, he'll sprinkle some drops of the liquid in it, put it on a Q-tip, and inhale. And he hasn't had any problems. I was particularly worried about him. He went on a school trip to Europe this summer. And I was particularly worried about the change in atmosphere, the change in environment, and how that would impact him. And he had no problems, none whatsoever. He's been back all summer, no issues with his allergies. It's been amazing to us. I almost haven't been able to believe it. But of course I do because I've seen it for myself. But it's been, like I said, 16 of the 17 years of his life, we've suffered with this.
Well, he literally has a new lease on life now.
Oh, yes, yes. I mean, the allergies were debilitating. I can't emphasize that enough. He'd be down in bed for days, headaches, sneezing, coughing, runny nose, watery eyes, couldn't go to school. And as a parent, I would get sick. He was miserable.
Yeah, there's never happened to be a child be in that kind of distress, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right, exactly. And of course, my wife and I, and she's back now, Monya's here, we would wish we could take it on for her. God, just let me have the allergies. Let me have it, and let this boy be okay. But since he was introduced to more Milo, we haven't had any allergy issues at all.
All right. Well, we'll share those stories on our call. And when people hear of results that you had, it's very inspiring. Okay. What a heartwarming story, right? I'm going to tell you what I'm concerned about. And get ready, Dr. Dan. I'm coming back to you. I am concerned about those of you who will use that technology to regrow your mitochondria enough to get past the current situation. And then inexplicably to me, some of you will then slack up on it. You'll get other priorities, okay? So I got a test for you that we went through. Dr. Dan goes on sabbatical. Said, okay, Dan, let's see what happens. You stop taking it for a while. It's been over 8 years, right? Amazing stuff. We took his push-ups from 60 to 85 on a 28-day, 8 years ago. All the great results. Now we're about to find out what happened when you're off of it for 2 months. If you want to hear the whole interview, go in your back office under Share More Mito Info. Click on that second link when you hover over. It says Share Audios, Videos, and Docs, and then search for Dr. Dan. You'll be in that strength and fitness section, but you can just put his name, Dr. Dan, you'll find it. Listen to the interview where he goes through, here's all the benefit he got. Here's all the things he lost when he got off of when they were no longer getting those signals sent to his mitochondria, okay? And then he gets back on it. Let's see what comes back. So we clearly see that difference. You can't build mitochondria where you used to. You don't have it unless you get this mito. Then you can have it back. Okay, Dr. Dan, you with me?
Yes, Roger.
Okay, now I want you to specifically focus on the part that has to do with respiration. It's a long story. Like I said, that's why I was telling where to go get it.
On the respiratory part?
Among the things that you lost while you were off of it, talk to me about what came back.
Well, there's two types of endurance. There's aerobic endurance, which most people think of as regular, how running a mile or running a marathon. And there's anaerobic endurance, doing short burst exercise. I lost both. On my bike, on my stationary bike, when I first bought it, I started off with just a level 3. It goes up to 20. After a month or two, I was at level 20, and then I went from working out for 20 or 30 minutes on it to an hour. So I would do an hour at the top level, and it didn't feel very hard to me anymore. Nothing to it. When I quit doing it for 2 months, came back, I was back down to around 25, 30 minutes.
You quit doing Mito, not the bike. You quit doing Mito.
I quit doing Mito. And it dropped me back
So he
down
got
to
off his
about
products
25
for a
or
month.
30 minutes. Cut in half, basically. But the push-ups is also a form of endurance. And that surprised the heck out of me. My arms were still the same size, or close to the same size, but my strength level, I could, with more Mito, I could do 80, 85 push-ups, sometimes a little bit more at 76. And I do deep push-ups where I have sort of push-up handles and my feet up on a stair where I'm going down deeper than most people do when they do push-ups. And so when I was off Mito, I dropped down to 50, some days 40. I went, golly. But I guess 40, 50 would be considered okay for a person at 76. but it was not what I was expecting. I mean, when I first started with Mormino, I was much younger. I was 68 instead of 76. I believe that'd be right, or 67. And I was already doing 60 push-ups. And then I worked up, in 28 days, Mormino took me up to 85. Well, it dropped me back down below where I was when I was 67, back down to 50 and sometimes 40. And I went, God, this is horrible. Can't believe it made that much difference. But it did. So there's, quick endurance and how long you could do something for a short period of time at a high intensity. That's anaerobic endurance. And there's aerobic endurance. Both of those levels dropped dramatically with me. So, okay, get to the allergies now. Get to the allergies. Oh, okay, I said that in the very beginning. I had severe allergies. I had to repeat the first grade because I would sneeze for 15, 20 minutes after breakfast. Then I learned if I played sick, I didn't have to go. I didn't know I'd have to repeat it. But anyway.
Wow.
And so, but that followed me all through 20, 30, 40 years. And living in Oklahoma, this is the worst area. Dallas, Oklahoma City is considered the worst area for allergies with the crosswinds and everything. So, eating wheat and having wheat in the air and other things in the air really affected me. But after taking Mormino for a while, especially when we got into Restore and stuff, I really didn't notice much in the way of allergies. Occasionally, but not very, very seldom. And then after doing the sabbatical of getting away from Mormino for 2 months, see what happened, it came back. So I took it for granted that I breathed easier, I had more endurance, had all this energy. I didn't. I had it because I took Mormino. And so it keeps you younger, folks. It keeps you healthier. But in my case, it was more than just being younger because I didn't have it. I had the allergies when I was very young, and then I didn't have it. So the magic and the mitochondria and the other things that we have in there really does take you beyond what even you could do as a child sometimes.
Yeah, so, but damn amazing. You're settling for less than you could be if you're not regrowing your mitochondria. I mean, that's the bottom line of it. And you never know what your mitochondria that's going to make you.
Right.
Yeah. And folks, after you take it for a while, you'll start thinking, oh, this is just how I feel all the time. Maybe I don't need to spend the money. You'll find out pretty quickly that you'll slip back where you probably would have been anyway without it. I like to say, oh, take it, then you'll be okay from then on. It doesn't work that way. You have to keep stimulating it. Our age will catch up on you.
Yes, it will. All right, thank you, Dr. Dan. I hope you found that useful, informative. Guess I'll unmute myself, Dale. Okay. I hope you find this informative and that it causes you to make a different decision than you otherwise might, right? I mean, there's just no substitute for this mitochondria that you've lost. And we're not inventing it. We're just feeding your cells so they can make more of it, okay? Give yourself a break. Okay, now, so let's just wrap this up, especially if you got on the call later, you just need to hear it again. We got a different way to approach wellness here at Mormino. Okay?
Yes.
We are talking about regrowing your mitochondria, not fixing conditions. And we just learned that when we do that, your body fixes things that nobody knew could be fixed, right? Frankly, we heard who had that fibrosis at the beginning of the call. You're not supposed to be able to go get on an elliptical and go 20 minutes and get closer to being a normal life. That's not supposed to happen. Nelson has been on medication for 14 or years or so, going to the VA. That's going to continue, right? But you regrow that mitochondria, right? Use this SCS technology. You have it in 3 products. One is Restore. It's an oil-based product. You got 2 superfoods that is based. Olive oil and black seed oil. You can buy that stuff at the grocery store. We source it internationally. We have 42 more ingredients to it for a total of 44. Why? Because we got to support every one of your organ systems. They have unique needs in addition to us regrowing the mitochondria, so we need all those other ingredients to do it with. Now, much all your organ systems in addition to regrowing your mitochondria. Then there's these capsules, Renew Brain and Body. You can't get everything we need to regrow your mitochondria in one place or in one form. So we got the oil-soluble ones in Restore. We got the water-soluble ones in Renew Brain and Body. Then you have the topical gel or cream. It's called Rejuvenate. Man, this stuff awesome. You haven't created it because you said nobody cured a sunburn. You wanted to do that. It is amazing for anything that affects your hair, your scalp, or your skin, any place on your body, right? Your hair thin and you want to grow it back, put some up there, okay? We've had folks, I'm thinking about one of the people here in the DC area, she grew her hair in 5 weeks, 4 inches. I don't know if that's going to happen to you, but find out, okay? I got rid of razor bumps. It's great for that. But it does more. It penetrates to the bones. You've got these 18 issues. Mix on the Restore in it, maybe a teaspoon or more if you like it really oil. Shake that jar up and put it on. Put it on your eyes. Put it on your joints. It'll go all the way to the bone. It'll be a godsend if you've got mobility issues or aching and hurting. Okay? All right. So we put this together in bundles, save you some money, give you a chance to use all of it at once, but that's the idea. Bring back as much of your mitochondria as you can so your body can do all the fixing on you can. And that's how we roll here at More Mito. All right, Dale Bonet with the commercial.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, you get these incredible products at moremito.com, moremito.com, then a / and type in your username. You're going to be at your website now. You know it's your website because your name is at the top of the page. So is your phone number. So is your email. And if you put your WhatsApp, it's there as well. Listen, that's where you send people after you initially tell them what you've heard tonight or what you've experienced, or if you see a condition that you know we can help. You tell them to go to the website after you explain it. They can learn more. They can listen to a short library of testimonials. They can read the ingredient list. They can read about XDS. They can look at the labels that actually come on the products. But most important, they can purchase from you. They can't buy from the company. They buy from you. That's what makes this whole thing work so well. But you know what? They can also join you and have their own website and their own piece of what's going on here. And look, we built a one-of-a-kind product line. We built a one-of-a-kind company to support it. There's no fee to join More Mito. We don't make you pay to tell other people about us. We think that's crazy. You don't have to pay monthly to be here. There's no charges for that. Those websites I just described, they're free. And we don't make you go on auto ship. We don't even make you purchase anything to participate in the compensation plan. And we hope you're going to want to participate in the compensation plan because it's like nothing else you've ever seen. Everything is kind of unique here at More Mito with logic and ease of use, the goal. So the compensation plan is pretty great. Once we've verified that you're a real human being, we've checked your phone, we've checked your email, then you're a verified member with us. You'll find that when we don't pay once a month or once a week or once a day, every time somebody purchases, your compensation is in your back office to take out and use. If you've joined us as a referring customer, then you've got Mito Cash. Use it internally to buy your product, pay for your shipping, even send to other people in the company. If you're outside the country, you don't have to worry about the discount rate between your currency and ours. You're paying with internal U.S. cash. Or you can upgrade. That's also free. If you upgrade to a paid rep, now you've got cash and you use our ACH system through Stripe connectivity, the most secure way to get money into a bank anywhere, not just the U.S. Get it into virtually any bank. You can also send it to Venmo. You can send it to PayPal. The point is this. We're here to make things easy. We've got a support staff that will help you. You call that number at the bottom of your website. They're here to help you place orders, to help get people properly placed inside the company, to answer questions.
That number is 509-593-3300. That's customer service.
We created a one-of-a-kind product line. You don't compete against anything. There's never a case of should I use this or should I use this other thing. There's no other thing. There's only the more mitoline to increase your mitochondria. We've got the support staff. That staff 6 days a week. If you call, you're going to talk to somebody. If you get a recording, then everybody's on the phone. Leave a message, you'll get a call back. Tell people this exists and start changing their lives as well as your own, to include changing your financial life. So if I've left anything out, Roger, let me know. I'm going to turn this back to you. We're pretty excited about how this year is going so far.
Outstanding. Thank you, Dale. So yes, there are two opportunities here. The first one, as Dale was saying, is give this technology a try. Put it together with your DNA and see what your body comes up with. Maybe you've got a particular health interest or concern, or maybe you just want to be as healthy as you can possibly be. Either way, we absolutely are certain that regrowing mitochondria can have a major impact on that. Also, more people need to hear what you've been hearing tonight, indeed on every one of our health and wellness calls. So we've created a risk-free opportunity. You know, cost you nothing to get involved with us or stay involved with us. So if you like this keep health on the 100, hype on zero approach,
Hype on
make it
zero.
all about wellness and whatnot, as opposed to some other place you might have been, right? And you really like helping people, that would be great. By all means, affiliate with us and let's see what we can do together. Okay? All right, so we're going to do Q&A. Please do star 5 on your phone. If you haven't already, we got hands up already. If you're joining us via the internet on that keypad that you can type on, put your number in there. I'm going to holler at Grace White to start with. I want to get a quick update from her. We'll start with her in a minute. Go ahead and do star 5 on that phone. That's the numbers are racing up the board. Okay. All right. So Dale, give me. Oh, and by the way, this recording Q&A and all will be available about 15 to 20 minutes after this call ends. It will be in your back office. You can go check it out. Okay, where it says click here to listen to previous calls. All right. Okay. Grace White. And we have Grace White, Philadelphia.
Grace, I unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
No, I got a question for her.
Do you have a question? Okay, go ahead.
I got a question for her. So Grace, we were listening to the person you referred to us earlier. That was Barbara. I happened to go over there. You did a great job, right? Now, what else did we learn about Barbara John's health? What else did she have going on that you found out about subsequently?
So I get a call from Bay Goodman, who introduced her to the technology, and he said, "Hey, Barbara John's ringing the bell today." And I said, "Ring the bell?" I'm like, well, I wasn't familiar with ringing the bell, and he said, "Yes, she's cancer-free." I said, "Cancer-free?" I said, "She never told us that she had cancer." So you heard the testimony, you heard us say, about the breathing conditions. And so I called her up and she said, "Yes." She said, "I told y'all I had cancer of the throat."
Wow, cancer
I
of the
said,
throat.
"We never heard it on the testimony, but you gave the testimony about the breathing machine, but didn't know you had cancer." She said, "I'm cancer-free, 60 days." Now, what she did do, when she added to the, triple
60
dosing,
days.
she did change her diet. I got Ms. Verna over there, and we got her on some turmeric soups. We got her on, like a holistic diet, and she changed her diet for the 60 to 90 days, and she rang the bell. Cancer-free.
All right. I wanted Grace to say that because you don't know what all is going on with you. You just know the part that's come to the surface, okay? So not only is this a way for you to address the things you know about, it's also to avoid some things that you don't want to find out about, okay? All right. Thank you, Grace.
Yes, I got it.
All right. So
Cancer-free in 60 days. Awesome.
Karina Smith in New Jersey and New York. New City,
All right,
New York.
Karina. I see. I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hi, I just want to know about, I've been having brain aneurysms, and my girlfriend just put me on to this Tomito, and I want to know what kind of, what will it do to help me? Like, will it harm me? you know, because I've suffered for 4 brain rhythms and a tumor. So I'm just had mad hair loss. My hair was shaved completely, and now, you know, you could just see where the incisions is. And I just started 2 days now, and I just want to know any feedback you could give me on the product.
Okay, so all our technology is like super safe. I call Restore high-tech salad dressing. Okay, it's olive oil, it's black seed oil, all that. But more fundamentally, we're regrowing your mitochondria with a special kind of food. Okay, it's food, and as such, it will nourish your body. And it's just that it's got this extra stuff in there, some technology, some information in there, so your body will take it in and use it and start fixing you. How long were you on the call tonight?
It's food.
For about, let me see what it says, 35 minutes.
Okay, well, that was long enough for you to hear all these people go through those transformations, including Barbara Johns, as you're talking about. Okay, so this is just what happens when you give your body back enough mitochondria so it can fight all those things like what you're dealing with far more effectively. So that's, you know, that's the journey you're in for, should you choose to accept this mission. Okay?
Thank you. I mean, I have high blood pressure and just a lot of things going on. So just
right.
anything that
So I understand the context of the question, right? Because it's always, I need this supplement or this medication or that other thing for this condition. Then I need something else. And when you got a bunch of them, you may come to us like Bill Critchfield did on 18 medications. Okay? Now,
See some of my medications I was on, guys?
Bill Critchfield got off every one of those medications. Your body can fix you way better than you know. The only question is, are you going to take our technology so you can find out? That's the only question.
Correct. And I am.
Okay, well, welcome to the journey. Can't wait to talk to you, follow your progress. Okay?
Yeah, keep us posted.
All right, thank you, Karina. All right, we got a wireless caller from Georgia. I wonder who that is, Dale.
I have no idea. Wireless caller, your number ends in 7817. I've unmuted you. Give us your name and ask your question.
Hi, Roger. This is Waliuddin Sabir, calling from Atlanta.
Wow.
You know that name, I know. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, I sure appreciate Willie Hobley for calling me earlier today. You know, I've been knowing about More Mito and been intending to, you know, get engaged, but right now, I'm at a very special time. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, stage 4 prostate cancer, back in a few months ago. And so totally changed my diet, totally plant-based and doing some things. And so I'm just grateful to receive the call as a reminder to really take More Mito very serious, because I'm at a serious place. So can you just speak to me about some of the things that you recommend that I do?
Because, so for those of you who are not aware, prostate cancer is an epidemic in the African American community. My father and 2 of my brothers had prostate cancer. Right? So 7 family members altogether with some kind of cancer or another, but 3 in particular prostate cancer. Now, our solution to this is the same as everything. Your body knows how to kill cancer. In fact, been killing it all your life. Every single person on this line right now got live cancer cells in their body. I don't even know about it. Because their immune systems have been suppressing it. It's been taking them out. But you get to the place where one of them escapes, attracts a blood supply. It can grow about thousands of times in a couple of weeks. And that's when you get, you know, when it's noticeable. Okay? So that's the piece that they never told us. Well, how do you make that happen? You got these killer cells, they're called NKs, natural killers. They hunt 24/7. If you saw the movie Terminator, that's what they are. Okay? They go around killing stuff that need to be killed. in your body to protect you. But they need a lot of energy apparently. And when we regrow mitochondria, the results is often dramatic. I would just say this. It simply gives your body its best chance. But it takes energy to do it. And that's really all it is. And it's not complicated or gotta have this, that, and the other, and the moon and the stars line up. We gotta feed your mitochondria. Let them grow back.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what's happening. Okay? So, you know, we can talk about it more offline. You know, shoot me. Let me see where you are. Okay, let me see if I can get a screenshot. I'm not, yeah, there you are. Oh, yeah. Dale's already changed the thing so I can see your name now. Well, I'm going to get this screenshot right now.
So, okay. So you reach out to me?
Yeah. I got the screenshot. I got your number right here. Okay.
Okay, I sure appreciate it, Roger. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And God bless you for all the good work that you're doing.
Yeah, we're not through. We need your help too. Okay.
Right.
Yes,
all right.
Oh,
Any of you listening,
Yes,
we need your help. We got to get the word out, right? Get the word
I'll
out.
look to hear from you.
All right, the link is
Okay, so we got
below on all
Vegas,
social media sites. I am streaming on right now for you to create your free customer website. Let's see what Mito does for you.
We got that person unmuted. Yeah, we do.
Hi, fam.
Give us your name and tell us where you're calling from.
I'm Unique. I'm Unique. I'm calling from LA, Los Angeles.
She's low.
Okay, you're very low. We're going to have to turn your volume up. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I'm calling from Los Angeles.
All right.
And
I can hear you now. Continue.
Yes, I've been on y'all calls, man. Your calls and the testimonies is the reason that I'm here, because I deal with communities and a lot of people, so I like conveying good messages and good things, natural things, because you know everything has something to do with, like you said, the mitochondrium. And when I mention that to people, no one even knows what that is, but they willing to do anything else, you know, instead of just try to figure this out. But I'm calling for myself, because I talked with y'all the other week, and I deal with neuropathy and my wrist. I've been doing food service for decades, so my wrist and stuff hurt, and I got some other issues, high blood pressure. But I'm sitting here, I received my triple threat. I have my triple threat right here. I have all my products. I just purchased everything. And I just want you guys to reiterate to me the dosage. I just want to hear it straight from you, Roger.
Okay.
Yes, if possible.
All right. I get to repeat this often. I've had practice. Okay. And I'll tell everybody else where you find it. On the bottle and in your back office. In the PDF that come up when you click on that name, you'll see the instructions down on the last page. Which restores 4 milliliters. 4 milliliters.
4 milliliters.
Now that's like a teaspoon. It's not quite full because a teaspoon is 5 milliliters. Okay. So if you use a dropper, it's going to be 4. Pull it all the way up to that 1 ml line on it. Do that 4 times. Put it on your tongue. I like to swish it around in my mouth.
All the way up to the 1 milliliter line, which is the top line.
Gum health with reverse receding gums. You've got people getting their teeth filled by themselves. Don't have to go to the dentist for it, that kind of thing. So do that. And then you have the capsules, Renew Brain and Body. That's easy. Take 2 of them, one early, one late. Okay, you got your mitochondria being fed that way with those water-soluble ingredients. Take that, rejuvenate. That's going to be your godsend. Take some of that restore, put it in rejuvenate, shake it up.
Put 1 dosage.
And repeatedly put it on those areas of concern, wherever you're aching and hurting with that. Your body will use it to great effect. All of them are regrowing mitochondria different ways, right? But the combined effect is going to be amazing, like you've heard on these calls you've been on. The how frequently
combined
you do
effect
it
means all 3.
Is important. 4, 5, 6 times a day is not too many. Once a day is probably not enough. Okay?
Right.
So just be real liberal with how you use it. And don't be afraid to turn up your doses and go order some more. okay, if that's feasible for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you can
Okay.
accelerate the process that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Am I think I saw somewhere or something where it says you're, I'm just gonna mess with y'all now. Free refill for the first time. I'm just messing with you.
No, we don't have that yet.
I want to get it in my blood. I'm just kidding. You know, we got
Okay.
gotta be.
So I tell you what is free. Well, you know, open your mouth and tell some other people about it so we can give you some more Mito cash.
Yep. And
Okay.
you can get your
Yeah,
free product
because,
that way.
Because this little bottle here, I'm looking at this. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it like you said. That's what's this, like a week supply?
That's a month
But
supply.
I'm gonna make it work.
That's a month. There's
Is it?
34 milliliter doses in there. Okay.
Okay.
That's 30 days worth
I'm gonna,
in that bottle.
okay. I'm excited.
You know, some people
And I'm
like to turn it
looking
up to their head, but they good about buying extra bottles. Use your dropper or use
Okay.
a teaspoon so you don't overtake it and
Yeah.
make it last you a month. But like I said,
And
don't be bashful or shy. I triple dose every day. I don't have anything serious wrong with me. I just got to deal
So
with
he
all
takes
y'all,
these
you know.
3 times a day. He triple doses.
okay, I
There you
respect
go.
that. Okay, sounds good.
And there's
you. I
no
appreciate it.
All right,
no
thank you.
telling how many times a day he uses his Rejuvenate
right.
gel that has the Restore All mix
Okay,
in
so
it.
we got an unknown caller from Cambridge, Mass. I wonder if that's B at. Let's see if that's him coming in on that line deal from the internet. Did we lose him? He's still there.
Hello.
Yeah, I thought that
Hello.
might have been you. Go right ahead, UK. But what time is
Can
it
you
in the
hear
UK
me?
right now? Yeah, what time is it in the UK right now?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. I got a lady who was knocked down by a guy on a sidewalk and left on the ground. Her bones are crushed. Her bones are crushed. Is there any hope we can do with crushed bones?
Plenty of hope. There's always hope. We had a lady in Chicago mauled within an inch of her life with 2 vicious dogs. She's supposed to lose both her legs. She's still walking around on them now, though. And really baffled the doctors of how quickly she recovered. So, you know the story. You've been on this calls often, right? We're going to regrow mitochondria. Your body's going to work better. It's going to fix you a whole lot faster and a lot better. Okay, so I'm very optimistic for her. Just make sure you get on it. Okay?
Is there hope? Is there hope with crushed bones?
Yes, there's hope. I said it 3 times, okay?
Okay. She is in constant pain 24/7. She likes to cry all the time.
Yeah, she should take a lot of it.
The prospects are they haven't even found out how to operate yet. It's such a difficult case.
Okay. All we got to be concerned about is let her figure out how to take Mito. Okay, that's all. That's our only concern. Her body can take it from there. Okay, we don't have to be specialists in all these different conditions. We just got to be special in getting that stuff to people so they can get it in their body. Their body is way more intelligent than anybody knew. Okay? That's what it comes down to.
So we try to give it the products and to try it out. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing happens until you do.
We only find out by trying. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Biat.
I tell her thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
All right. Dr. Biat a lot on WhatsApp. Okay, so Madison Harris in Atlanta, Dale. Madison Harris. Madison, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Quite well. Go right ahead.
I want to know, can you put it on an open wound?
You gotta be careful with the open wound because it's gonna sting a lot.
It stings some, but you can.
Okay.
What you would do is work around the wound, and as the wound closes over, then you can come closer and closer to the center.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
So that's all we gotta do. Put that Restore in there. And
Okay.
see what it does.
Well, I have
All right.
placed my order, and I'm waiting for it to get here.
Awesome. That's
I
what
can't
y'all
wait
need to
for
do.
a new
Everybody
year.
listening, you need
Let's
to
go.
place your order
All right.
because
Okay,
everybody
I'll give
has
y'all an update.
mitochondria.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
look
Every
forward to
human,
that.
every pet.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All righty. So how about who's down on the bottom down there? I'm looking for the new people first. How about that person named Hayes coming to us on the internet, actually from California? Nelda Hayes.
Hello?
Yes,
Hi,
Nelda.
can you hear me?
Go right ahead. Yes.
Hi, I spoke with you about a couple of weeks ago, Nelda, and you were supposed to call me back, but I got my product last week, and then I got a really bad cold, and I'm still fighting it. So what I started with the Restore and Renew morning and evening. I'll do a dropper and 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills in the evening. Then the Rejuvenate, I've been rubbing. I'm scheduled for hip surgery next month, in about a month. And I've been rubbing that Rejuvenate, like all that, my thighs, my back, my hips, my chest. I rubbed it all in my chest. I've been suffering from pretty much everything everybody mentioned here tonight. The brain fog, the breathing issue, cancer. I've had lung cancer, I had COPD, I had breast cancer twice, asthma, just everything that's been on the call, I've had it, really.
Okay.
And what's really been bothering me is that acid reflux. It's excruciating. And they're checking for lupus now. But I'm not claiming any of that.
She has a lot.
These doctors have been sending me through. But the Rejuvenate, I'm almost out of it in like a day and a half. So what happened, Roger?
She used it multiple times. She's
Or
serious.
more. You use a lot of it.
I used a lot because I'm in such pain. Pain in my shoulders, my hips, my back, my stomach.
I mean, you're the kind of person who absolutely needs to take more because of all the things that you're facing right now. If you can afford that, it would be great. If you can't afford it, start telling people about Mito. That's why we created
get it for free
opportunity so people can earn more so they can afford their product. Okay.
Right.
So, but then you got to give it time. You got to let it work. You've heard everything. You understand how it works.
Oh, I think it's working.
Give time to make it work.
I do think it's working as far as with the brain fog and because I coughed up a lot of phlegm came out. I been inflamed for over a year and a half.
Right. So let me give you this one thing that I did not hear you mention. Are you putting it in your nose?
I did last week. I did.
Okay, I'll be putting it in my nose every day. I did it today.
Yeah, I'm almost out of the Rejuvenate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mixed it with the Restore.
Okay, well, our operators are waiting.
Yeah, well, gotta get some money.
I'll go online.
But for now, just
get to telling people.
Restore and the Renew. I'm working with that and taking that and to see what's happening. What I was saying was, I didn't rub it on me for like a few days now, and all that aching and the stiffness came back in my hips. Like today, I almost had to use the walker. So I rubbed it on me today, and then I started feeling better again. So I think this product, we're really onto something, and I know it's going to work for me. And I'm like you said, I'm going to need a little more than other people, probably. But I think we're really onto something here. I'm ready to shout it to the world,
All right.
Get it out
definitely let us know how it goes, Nelda, because what we got to do. Let's go do it. Okay.
So you said get it on and just tell people about it and they'll buy from my back office, right?
They'll buy from their website.
Yes, indeed.
Their own back. They'll buy from their own back office.
Yeah, we built a special bundle just for people in your situation, and a lot of people take advantage of it. It's bundle number 6. You buy 3 Rejuvenate, you get a 4th jar free. So for people, there's a lot of people that need to really load up on Rejuvenate.
Right.
So take a
So
look
buying
at
3
bundle
of these
6.
and
You'll
getting
get
one
a free
free.
jar.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Buying 3,
And start listening.
and
So
then
here's the
she'll
other
get
thing. Let me
one
just throw
free.
this in there too.
Uh-huh.
Even if you're not that great with a telephone, you can do it from your computer. Go in, everybody. Get into your phones, get into your computers, and start using that marketing tool that we put together. You can send testimonials to people. You're going to know if those people are looking at those testimonials. You're going to know what's happening. And you are surrounded by people, Melda, in your situation, you're surrounded by people in discomfort that need to know this exists. What great, listen, just send it to them through the marketing tool, and then call them and say, did you look at that? You're going to know if they did or not. But they'll be able to tell you, and it's never been easier to let people know this exists and get them going on it. I've got a brother-in-law, a truck driver, big tough guy who hit his back. He had his gallbladder taken out. Guess who's suddenly a huge proponent and telling all his truck driving buddies about the product.
Oh, I know my truck driver. My dad was the best truck driver that ever lived.
Oh,
They're in
okay.
desperate need for this stuff. They all suffer from different things, and just break in and get going.
Okay, I'll start
Right,
going
Nelda,
to truck stops.
we're gonna let you get going, Nelda.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for
Okay,
calling.
that's nothing.
Let's go get A. Turner up at the top.
A. Turner.
Virginia.
I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. A. Turner. Number ends in 8044.
All right. Go ahead.
My name is Augustine Turner. And
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Excuse me.
Continue.
Go ahead.
Can you? I bought your Mito, and I'm sorry to say that it hasn't helped me at all. And I've been using it about 3 weeks. And my problem is the lower back pain. The pain won't doesn't want me to walk.
She's probably not using enough, and she's only been on it 3 weeks.
But if I start walking, it hurts really bad, excruciating pain.
And it's in there working. She just doesn't. She just hadn't noticed a difference.
I've used the cream, the liquid.
Okay, so let me respond.
So I was wondering if there's anything you can do with me.
Yeah, I can answer your question, but you got to stop and listen first. Okay.
Okay.
So you've only been on this 3 weeks. All right. How long you had that condition?
About 3 years.
Okay. Maybe some patience is recommended here. Okay. Thing one. Here's thing two. How many times a day have you been applying that Rejuvenate with the Restore mixing? Are you mixing the Restore and Rejuvenate, number one? Number two, how many times a day are you doing that?
I'm doing it 2 times a day, morning and
I say somebody gives me an opportunity to say this on every call. 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day is not too many. You need to do it more often. You've got to nourish those cells more frequently so that they can respond. Okay? You massage it in thoroughly. The lady right before you is in the same situation. She's got to do it very frequently to get the kind of results that you hear other people get. Okay? And you also got to remember this. You know, it isn't those people you hear. You can borrow their body, you'd be fine, but you got yours. So you've got to find your level with it. Okay? And it might be helpful if you get on our nutritional call at folks like Dr. Joy, they'll explain to you the manipulations you can do. You know, there's 3 parts to this. It's how you exercise, how you eat, and how you restore your mitochondria. Those other 2 affect this. All right? So let's steady up on how we're taking it. You're a perfect candidate for taking more, okay? So you can get a better result. You know, call us back. Call customer service. Get back in touch if you need more advice. But we pointed you in the right direction tonight. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Keep us posted, Augustine.
Yeah, we get that a lot where
Well,
people
some
say
did,
that
some
the
could,
product is
but
not
yeah,
working.
I'm trying
It's
to
not
get
that the
it.
product is
Okay.
not working, because
So
one
then
thing
we
it's going to
have
do,
MRI, AMORI.
it's going to build your mitochondria up, right? But sometimes because you have several things going on, it may take longer for you to recognize that it's doing something, but it's in there doing something, okay? So sometimes you may have to turn it up, meaning you may have to use more and more than the regular
past, and I have
dosage.
not heard, I've been listening, but I haven't heard the reasoning behind applying it to one's belly button. Could you kind of tell us why we should apply it to our belly buttons?
Well, it's a meridian there, okay? This is kind of like acupressure, acupuncture, meridian kind of thing. People, it's like everything else we find out. People started doing it, and they let us know how well it worked. Okay, it really stimulates your lower bowels, gets things moving, you know, and it seems to be energizing folks. So I can't claim that I fully understand how it works. All I know is it seems to. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right.
Great question. Real quick. Roger, real quick. Where do they send extra belly buttons? Anybody know? Where do they send extra belly buttons?
Extra
To the Naval Reserve. To the Naval Reserve. All right.
Naval Reserve.
Who's next?
That's
right.
Denise, somewhere in the U.S.
Denise, I unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Or comment.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
It is.
Hi, I was concerned about the sweet lady a couple of calls back that said she had been using it and didn't get any results yet. I remember a couple of years back when I started using it, I didn't notice anything, and I realized that I was severely dehydrated. And like you said, Roger, when you said combining diet, food, movement, exercise. So maybe if she's drinking a good quality of structured water in the form of juicing or fruits and vegetables, and I put a pinch of Celtic salt in my water to help structure it. When I did that, I really got good results from it because you need circulation. You got to have your body circulating. I just wanted to help her out. That's all.
Absolutely. It matters.
Great info.
So a whole lot of people are dehydrated. It matters. All right, thank you for that. Let's get Sydney Brooks. Did we try Sydney Brooks up there at the top?
We did not. Sydney, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Orlando.
Sydney, you've got a speaker in the background. You're going to have to turn that off.
In an echo.
I can't.
Okay, go ahead, Sydney.
I can't work it like the way I'm looking at it on my phone here. Oh, hold on, let me.
It's good now. Go ahead.
Now we can't hear.
Sydney, where'd you go? We lost you.
Sydney, we're gonna take somebody else and come back to you, Sydney. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's get.
We'll come back. Who's next?
Marva, Canada.
Oh, right, Marva, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening. I gave this lady some of my Restore and Rejuvenate. And she said when she takes the Restore, she's getting a heartburn. So I told her to come and get my Pet Life, give back my Restore. And I'm going to give her another tub of
Give
the
her Restore
Rejuvenate, right?
And get Pet Life.
I should let her just do the Pet Life for now?
So let's be sure that we're not confusing the way it can be peppery and sting a little bit when it hit the back of your throat. Okay? That's a sign that you got a really good functional olive oil. That's oleocanthal. The watered down stuff that you get and may get in the grocery store in a real pretty bottle, if it doesn't do that, it means it's weak. So what you want to do there is just swish it around in your mouth, mix it with saliva, and it won't sting as much, won't burn as much. Doesn't do it all the
It's not
time.
going down. It's not her throat. She said when it passed her throat, but when she it's like acid reflux, that kind of thing she's getting.
Still, so dilute it in something, and try that. Because
okay, so don't give her my Pet
work
Life.
that out because Restore is stronger than Pet Life. Okay.
I realize that.
Stronger.
Yeah.
So just dilute it in something else, just so you can get it down.
Okay. Okay, so I'll talk about. And by the way, tonight, Roger, is my birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday to
Mama
Marva.
sent us 5 emails today just to remind us that it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Mama.
I only said it once.
You did too. No, we got to find that.
See how bad it is?
I was going to wish you a happy birthday, though.
Roger, that's my friend. That is my friend.
Eh? You better believe it. We are so blessed that you had a birthday today. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Right.
So I'll let her know. I'll tell her how to do that. Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Marva.
You're welcome.
We got Thelma Williams in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah. Thelma's come on. Thelma, what was your question? I've unmuted you.
Hello, this is Thelma Williams in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yes.
Mr. Zamboni, I was supposed to receive a call back from you today. I did not. Please call me tomorrow.
I've got you on the list, Thelma.
Okay, guys, they're actually, this call is actually for nutritional questions and testimonials. So a couple of people are asking for them to call back because they didn't call them back. I guess, that's a customer service issue. This is actually for the nutritional questions, testimonials, anything dealing with customer service. You're supposed to call between the hours of customer service, not on this the conference calls. Okay, customer service is 509-593-3300, 509-593-3300. Just want to let y'all know so that you don't run into that once you become a customer. Want you to be a great customer
of someone else that won't give you results more might have some patience. If what you heard on the call before you like it, just wait. They will send it to you. We want you to have it as much as you want it. Can you impatience and wait? They will get it to you. I promise you they will. Thank you, but please call me tomorrow.
Okay.
I will call you tomorrow. Great advice.
She did the commercial.
I like it. That is perfect. Thank you, Thelma.
All right, Mary Lockhart. Mary Lockhart.
Mary Lockhart. I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
Oh, this Mary Lockhart from New York. Can you hear me?
Good.
I'm here.
Yeah.
We hear you great. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to know which part that you said you could use in your nose, and which one can you use for the breast of teeth?
That's a good question, particularly for this topic. I'm a chronic sinus sufferer. Okay, before I got on this, you take that mix of Restore and Rejuvenate, because you just could put our oil right in your nose. It's way too strong now that we beefed it up and put that blackseed oil in there. It'll like be punching yourself in the nose. But if you mix that Restore and that Rejuvenate, shake that jar up, take a Q-tip, close off one of your nostrils, put that Q-tip in the other nostril as far as you're comfortable, and suck it in like you're trying to pull it all the way down your throat. Put a nice blob on there. Okay?
Close this one.
Then do the same thing in the other nostril. And if one of them has stopped up, sometimes it can't be right. If you do it as best you can, and you wait a few more minutes, it'll open up, and you can do it again where you can get it in farther in. That's just like amazing. Okay.
Okay, so how many milliliters should I use put in the Rejuvenate?
Good question.
You can do like a teaspoon of it. If you like more oil, you just put in more. You just kind of eyeball. You can tell about how orange the
put
color
in a
changes.
Teaspoon.
Okay.
That's one dose.
Okay, what about? Okay, go ahead.
One dose.
Oh, I'll listen.
You put in a
what
teaspoon
about,
of the Restore oil
teeth? I think someone said to my
into the Rejuvenate gel and shaking it up.
Yeah, if in fact, the whole oral way to use it is swish the Restore around your mouth, squirt it all between your teeth and everything. You can even gargle with it. Like if I'm feeling like a little sore throat, a little tickle in my throat, I'll gargle with it before I swallow it, and it's like I don't have any more problem with that either. Okay, so
Yeah, 'cause I do have a
you
sore
just gotta
throat.
get it up. You say again?
I do have a sore throat.
Okay, so now you got the answer. I mean, this is it's just an amazing thing that you could just take this stuff, swish around in your mouth, like I said, because you want to get it all over your teeth and your gums. Just gargle with it a little while. Gargle with it, right? Man, it's amazing.
Okay.
So those are your 3 ways.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank
Great
you.
having you on, Mary.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to
Thank you,
Sidney
Mary.
Brooks up there.
Great question.
I see if Sidney Brooks
All
has
right.
got himself straight now.
Sydney, I've unmuted you. Let's try it again. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
7734.
Yes.
We hear you.
Yes,
I'm here. Go ahead, buddy.
No, the thing about it is during the conversation that we've been having tonight, my question has been answered.
Okay.
Oh, well, fantastic.
I appreciate it.
Have a blessed evening. That's great to hear.
Go talk to Eugene up in New York.
Eugene, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
All praises due. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a fantastic testimony
on my show.
to report that I witnessed myself right in front of my eyes.
Okay.
Brother Khalid came up here from North Carolina in pain. He's coming from New York, from North Carolina to see his dentist. And I've been telling him about Dormida for quite a while. In my home, I gave him the cream and I gave him the Restore. And he masticated with it in his mouth before swallowing it. I told him to try at least 50 minutes. He did like 20, 25 minutes. And to his amazement and my amazement both, all the pain, all of the difficulty he had in his mouth disappeared. But greater than that, or along with that, this brother is a weightlifter. He's in good shape. He's in bodybuilding, all that stuff. He started testifying that he felt energy in his chest and his arms. And I'm saying that to say, Roger has the saying about 0 height and 100% something else. But I witnessed this, and I'm saying this to try to drive this point home for everybody listening, the Mormito family. I've been trying to get this product to almost everybody I know, my own blood brother. And 3 of the people that I've been trying to get this product to in the last 2 months have expired. And bless their soul, they're going to a better place. None of us come here to stay. But in this case, I'm saying that this brother took the product, masticated for about 20 or 25 minutes. Before he swallowed it, I told him, look, take these 2, brain and body, and swallow it down. And I'm saying to you, quick results, fantastic results from doing the thing the right way. I try to explain to him, like I've heard on this call, load up and spread it out. Load up and spread it out. So within the next hour, before the next hour expires, this man signed up with Mr. Jelly Bean Cheney.
All right. Jelly Bean.
And he got his product. Went to Mr. Cheney because Cheney gave him a bundle. All praises due. Look here. It's a little frustrating. It's a little sad sometimes when you see people miss a miracle opportunity in their hand. But praise to the Most High. I'm never going to stop sharing. I'm never going to stop caring.
That's
right. I thank you, Roger. I thank you, Dale. I thank all of you people involved. Let your family, they don't go the first time, don't give up on them.
They're going to fly.
Because it's up. You got to respect their choices. That's the bottom line. I thank you, brother.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for those
Fantastic, Eugene. Thank you.
All right.
Great input.
We'll go to Michigan, Benton Harbor, and see if we can talk to Brenda and John. Caller ID says.
All right, Brenda and John, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello? Oh, okay. Well, my husband and I, John and myself, we started maybe I started less than a week ago and had so many good experiences with it. Diabetes, I was on insulin, metformin, and recently, the last 2 days, I haven't even had to take my insulin. So it's really getting better.
Wow.
I had knee problems, and right when I took the Rejuvenate, within seconds, almost a minute maybe, the pain went away. And so really good experience. My husband too, his eyesight and is improving. He's been on maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks now. But I was really concerned, but one of my relatives has some issues going on, and especially with her lungs. She's been having pneumonia and double pneumonia, and she's been having a lot of health issues, even more than one, 2 or 3 different ones, serious ones. And been trying to explain to her that this mitochondria, or more mito, really works well in curing things or helping us heal ourselves. And so I was wondering, with those type of issues, what do you think would be the best way for her to use the product?
Well, you know, like, I've been accused of having an easy job because I give everybody the same answer, okay? And this would be one of those cases. Take it as directed, okay? It's 4 milliliters. Split it up. The best case, just like you just heard the gentleman saying on here before.
4 milliliters of Restore
Load up and
All.
Spread it up. Spread it out.
Or 1 teaspoon.
And then with the Brain and Body, there's only 2 capsules a day on that for starters. 1 early, 1 late.
2 capsules
and
of Brain and Body.
It's more frequently than you think. Okay, 3, 4, 5,
Rejuvenate.
6 times a day is not too many. If you got a specific area of concern, you want to put that on. And if you don't, put it on your face. You'll help the whole world out because you're gonna look better. Okay. You know, so.
Okay, you got jokes to do.
Now,
I mean, he's joking, but he's serious.
the
Okay,
next
guys,
level-
it does
the
help
next
your
level
skin.
is, have you found your level? You know, have you found your level? Some people need more than others. Some can take less. Okay, but if you're doing it properly, you're taking it where you should, and especially if you have very serious conditions, you will need to take more. Okay, you can double up or triple up. Like I said, I triple dose every day. Okay, yeah, it's just a lot going on, right? Not that I got any life-threatening situations or anything, but it makes total sense to me to do that. Because I know how much, like the gentleman talked about, he took the bodybuilder. I get all those benefits and I need them. Okay, so just kind of be sensible about it. And if you need to have any follow-up conversations with us, you can get in touch with us through customer service, or you can talk to your upline who may have more experience. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Brenda. That was great.
Truly appreciate it.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
Dan Coates is.
Dan, I unmuted you. California, go ahead.
Dale, good evening. Roger,
here.
good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we
Oh,
can hear you.
good. I got in late today. I was coming home from somewhere, and driving. I put in my headphones, and I just, once again, just out of the park. So wonderful. Everybody on this line has the gift of breath, and something to come in and like stifle it in some way. It's like I had a hay fever a lot in my life, and to hear some of the stories tonight, incredible. And the story about the young man who for 16 years has had problems. So wonderful to come and listen tonight. And I'll quote you, Roger. One thing you said, and I don't know which one you put first, but you said wonderfully, and you just described. Yes, the way this body works with Mormito, and I think Dr. Elliott,
putting that together. And when I listened to the testimonial from Antoinette, the soldier who had been, it's an incredible story. And then Dr. Bevan, and then Dr. Elliott spoke. And when he spoke for about 10 minutes after, and it was just like his heart, your hearts, there's hearts that are like wanting to do good. And in this world, it's key at this moment. It really is. And I really appreciate it. And I love getting on these calls. I love human beings who care for other human beings. I guess that I love you guys and everybody on this call. So thank you all so very much. Oh, one last thing. My wife had hurt her leg, and she put the Restore on her leg. She rubbed it on once, twice, and then all of a sudden, a couple of days ago, she said, Dan, the pain's gone. And it's like, yeah, good. She was like staggered. She was like, how does this work? I said, keep doing it. So all the best to y'all. See you later.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
Fantastic.
Every time I get that question, I say really well. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so Del Bonet, you get the last word.
Listen, everybody, what a powerful call. You've just proven again you're the best part of More Mito. You're why we're here. Listen, some people have almost instant responses, and some people it can take longer. Remember, you've been losing mitochondria your entire life. And as Roger says, your body prioritizes where it goes. Ron Long in Spokane was getting shots in his eyes. It took 6 months, but eventually the doctor said, hey, I don't see a sign of the disease. You don't need these shots anymore. Ron said if it would have taken a year, it would have been worth it. Not to get a needle stuck in his eye once a month. So listen, stick with it. Everybody's response is different, but everybody's response is also the same in the end, meaning relief is on the way. So stick with it. Stick with us. We're sure as heck sticking with you, and we'll see you all next Saturday. Roger?
Absolutely. See you next Saturday. We're going to do this again, and I so appreciate your presence. We'll never take you for granted. See you next.
Was that not an awesome conference call? Now, I know we had a few technical issues, okay? I noticed that with the conference call, there was a few technical issues. There was a few technical issues with the Health of Wealth show. So I ended up having to, if you were watching on the Health of Wealth show, we thank you for, being patient for where we had to actually log off and log back on because for some reason the sound wasn't working. The volume was all the way up, but it wasn't working. So I had to shut that one down. So anyway, but we want to thank everybody that has joined us. If you have not created your free customer website, if somebody else referred you, of course, get back with the person that referred you. However, if you were referred by seeing one of my advertisements, being on one of my social medias, etc., then you'll go to https:// More Mito, MOREMITO.com / Alford, which is my username, SALFORD. Scratch that. https:// More Mito, MOREMITO.com / joining, JOINING / Alford, SALFORD / 2. That's the website to go to. It takes you straight to the referring customer page. Once you get to that page, then you get to choose a username, put a password, then put in your name, address, phone number, email address, and submit it, and your free customer website is up just like that. So you have to be in our system. You have to be referred by someone in order to get the products. Now, you don't have to get the products or you don't have to actually have placed an order in order to be able to earn the More Mito bucks. We do have people that actually, create their free customer website and earn some of the More Mito bucks before they even place their order. You know your financial situation. We don't, but Mr. Hill put something in place, so that if you don't have the finances to place your order, then you can, just go refer people. And I have a friend that, after she had referred 5 customers had purchased the bundle, not 5 products, the bundle. Then she had enough more Mito bucks in her back office where she can order her bundle for free. Okay, so when you hear Mr. Hill saying that, oh, just go tell people and you get your products for free, it's true. It's true. I love getting my products for free, right? So all you all that are customers, thank you so much for being customers. Thank you for taking the initiative to get your mitochondria healthier, and so again, I've given you the website. It's in the link. The link is in the comments below. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie or Success with Stephanie, the link is below for each one of those where you can go and click and create your free customer website. If you have questions, even if you didn't put your questions in here while we were going on, then you feel free to send a question. Even if you can text me, y'all. I got a different tripod and I'm using it, and it just is not working for me today. So this is my first time using this one. So anyway, forgive me for that. But you can send me a text. I ask people to text me first. I will respond, but text me first because sometimes it messes up my schedule if you just call, right? And if you call and you're not in my contacts, I don't answer because I get so many spam calls as well. So if you text me, then we can set up a time to speak. That'll work for you and I, right? Sometimes I can just answer your questions via text, but if we need to speak, it's no problem. We just need to schedule it that it'll work great for both of us, okay? If you it doesn't make a difference whether you're connected to me or whether you're already in More Mito and on someone. I get all types of calls, all types of texts, okay? So it doesn't make, we're in here to help everybody, okay? At least I am. I'm here to help everybody as possible. So it doesn't make a difference whether you're connected to me or not. We're going to try to get you your questions answered, make sure you're on the products the way that you need to be on the product. So again, here is the Renew Brain and Body bundle number 1, okay? It consists of the Renew Brain and Body capsules. You take 2 a day. Comes with 60 in there. It's a 30-day supply. The Restore All. You will take 4 milliliters. 4 milliliters is on the dropper. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies starting to act up. The dropper filled up to the 1 milliliter line. The top line is 1 milliliter. So you would fill it up to that 1 milliliter line 4 times. 1 milliliters equals 4 milliliters. That's 1 full dose. Or you can take the 1 milliliter and put it in here 4 times, and it's a teaspoon almost full. And so you can do that, and that'll be 1 dose of the Restore All. We do have videos sharing this information on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. If you go under our playlist, our trainings playlist, you will find the videos under there explaining how much of the product to take. The Rejuvenate Gel. The Rejuvenate Gel, most of us, we put 1 dose of our Restore All into our Rejuvenate Gel, put the top back on it, and we just shake it up, right, to mix it. So it'll turn from a white color to like a burnt orange color because the Restore All is kind of a burnt orange color, okay? But that just makes, the Restore All works great by itself. Actually, I used to have a restriction on my driver's license. I'm saying that when I drive, I had to wear glasses, right? Well, I was using straight Rejuvenate Gel on my eyes. I would rub it around my eyes multiple times a day because I heard other people that the results that they had were, they weren't wearing glasses anymore. Well, I have stigmatism. So of course it took me a little bit longer. Like, we were hearing the lady was saying that, she's been taking the products for 3 weeks, not even a month, 3 weeks, but it's not doing anything. It's not that it's not doing anything. It's building her mitochondria up. She just couldn't tell any change yet, but that doesn't mean that it's not in there, because it gets in there and it will build your mitochondria up. Oftentimes, some people take a little bit longer to see the results or notice the results than others because, everybody's body is different, right? So, but again, you want to get in there and you don't want to, You don't want to just get off of it and, especially saying that it's not helping when you don't exactly know that it's not helping, okay? Because one thing that our product does, it builds your mitochondria up if you take it the correct way. We've even had people that didn't take the full dosage and have had, successful testimonials, and they thought they were taking the right dosage. So oftentimes we find that people, when it comes to the dropper, they think that if they take one dropper, in other words 1 milliliter, they think that that's a full dosage. That's not. 4 milliliters of the Restore Oil is 1 dose. Okay, again, there's videos that are under the if you go to Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, and make sure you subscribe if you go. But if you go to Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go under the playlist, go under training. There's videos there, and it'll talk to you about the products. It'll tell you how to get back in your website, how to create your website, how to get in your back office, how to place an order. You name it, it is there. So those tools are there for everybody. Again, the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. Make sure you subscribe. It's on YouTube. But I hope that, everybody has enjoyed what you heard. Remember, everybody has mitochondria. So who needs this? Everybody. Nobody's excluded, okay? Every animal has mitochondria, and every person has mitochondria, right? So everybody needs the products, okay? And I look forward to hearing your testimonies of what the product has done for you. Let me be the first to welcome you to, welcome you to a new start on your health journey, right? So again, if you have questions, you can text me 817-320-2571. I'm going to also give a second number because I have been having a lot of problems with my AT&T service, right? I've had several people recently, it would happen from time to time, but these last couple of weeks, I've had a whole lot of people constantly telling me, "Oh, I was trying to call you and went to your voicemail," or did you see that I had called you?" And I didn't see that they called, but there's some things going on. So another number that you can use is 817-382-2124. Again, that's 817-382-2124. Again, text first, okay? And we look forward to helping you. We look forward to you starting your health journey to building up your mitochondria. Because if you don't know what mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. And when your body builds its mitochondria, your body can fix itself from anything. Okay, do y'all hear that? Anything. So again, I hope that y'all have enjoyed the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, Success on Stephanie, Facebook Live, and listening to our conference call. We have these conference calls every Monday, 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, adjusted to your time zone if you're in a different time zone. And then we have it every Saturday at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, adjust it to your time zone. If you need a reminder, you want to text either one of those numbers that I gave you, text MMCC, so I know that you want a reminder of our conference calls. And we look forward to you starting your new health journey and getting healthier. Have a wonderful one, guys.